Helly and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this channel, I post about books and I rave about books and I rant about books. So in case you like books and you like my videos, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and you also hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time when I post a new video. A long distance marriage? That's not something that I had heard about before I picked this book up called The Story of a Long Distance Marriage by Siddesh Inamdar. Now even before we get into the review of this book, I want you to notice this beautiful cover. I am absolutely in love with it. I'm absolutely in love with this cover. Just look at the details of it. There's a house coat of a man. There's a house coat of a woman. This is the front and the back is made just properly, accurately in line with this. I think that's really intricate and really beautiful and something that I don't think catches the eye of most people. That is these intertwined hands. I mean, it looks beautiful. It looks like the union between two people, maybe of a marriage. And I also really like how there's a distance between these two house coats and the title is placed right there. Just right there. It's really expressive of the entire plot, and for a long time I have never seen such a beautiful cover that portrays the plot so brilliantly. And the cover is designed by Bonita Vas Shimre. The illustration is made by Paru Ramesh. Now that I'm done raving about this pretty ass cover, let me get into the book. So in this rant review, I'm going to rant about the thoughts that came to me while I was reading this book. So this is the story of Rohan and Ira. Rohan and Ira have been married for about more than a year when she decides that she wants to leave to pursue further education, and Rohan is extremely supportive of her. When I started reading this book, I was appreciating how Rohan was, because his character was absolutely one of the best kinds of characters that I come across while reading books. That is a male character who accepts his emotions. Like, we see him cry in the very first chapter, which is really rare. Most of the authors try to hide the emotions of the boys, but Siddesh Inamdar has not done that, and I really like his writing style. It's so frank and it's not really polished in a way that it looks pretentious, but it's polished enough that you like the writing style and you like how he expresses his thoughts. So yeah, I think that this book was really well presented, which made this book such an amazing treat to read, because I am not really a fan of romance reads, but this is one of those books that I'll probably recommend to people who come to me for romance recommendations, because this book actually redefines the concept of romance and concept of marriage, which is really rare. So okay, after Ira leaves, Rohan is extremely sad, and then one day Ira tells him the real reason why she left. Now, I cannot give any more spoiler right now, because the next section of this review will be a little spoilery, because I just have to rant about it. So in case you do not want any more spoilers, just don't watch this video anymore. In case you want to know if I like this book or not, yes I did. I love this book. So make sure that you grab this book from the link that I've given below in my description. Grab a copy as soon as possible, because I am absolutely sure that this book is going to sell out really soon. It's one of the best, and I'm pretty sure this book must be in the best reads of 2017, the Indian list at least. So yep, I have really high expectations from this book, and I hope that you guys like it too. Getting into the spoiler section right now. In case you are still watching, just don't, in case you don't want the spoilers. Now, I'm not going to spoil the whole thing for you. I'm just going to say something which impacted me the most in this book. So this book redefines the idea that a marriage should essentially mean that two people have to live together. I mean, that's actually the conventional thought of what a marriage is, but Siddesh Inamdar says that for a marriage to be successful, it's not necessary that two people will have to live together all the time. And I have faced that in real life. Two people living together get extremely bitter, because when you live with someone, you are exposed to their shortcomings every day. You're exposed to their bad things every day. I mean, it's nobody's dream to wake up in the morning and smell the bad breath of the person they love. I also think that marriage, in a way, ruins romance. And this whole idea of this book, the story of long distance marriage, is to keep that romance alive using the distance, and I really think that is unique. I'll not call it realistic, because I don't think that I'll be ever able to accept that in my life, but it's surely futuristic because nowadays women are achieving empowerment, women are going out. I think after a certain point of time, women will start putting their career first and then everything, and I don't think that marriage will stop them from going out or going abroad, because surely that's what they should do. I cannot really rate this book because I loved it so much. It was so different than other books that I cannot place it in any rating. But if I really had to, I'll give this book 4.2 stars because I have really high expectations from the author's next book. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this rant review. Make sure you grab this book definitely because it's absolutely awesome and it's going to change your ideas about romance and love too. And the link to buy this book is in the description below. And till my next video, bye bye. Rohan and Ida have been married for about a year when Ida decides that she wants to pursue Hey guys, it's Ellie and welcome. So this book redefines the idea that a marriage means that two people. Rohan and Ida have been married for a little over a year when Ida decides to leave to pursue Rohan, and I don't think after a certain time no woman will stop and I think after a certain point of time women will stop focusing on their marriage too. And I think after a certain point of time women will put their career first. And I think after a certain point of time women will